Wow, that was horrible.
Especially since we're both girls.
Especially because you only play Animal Crossing, Breath of the Wild, and cry when you're hit by a blue shell in Mario Kart.
That only happened once.
Bad pickup line time?
I'm thinking about seeing the new Puss in Boots movie. Too bad I can't bring you.
What do you mean? We go to the movies every Tuesday.
I don't know, babe. You're not supposed to bring your own snack. Oh, babe. I don't think the autocorrect on my phone is working.
Must be my pickup for today. Oh, really? What do you need help spelling?
Me?
M-E, duh.
Well, see how it's coming up? I swear there's a U in it.
There's no you in me.
Not this second, but I can be late to work. I'm thinking about getting something sweet after work. Do you like cake?
Sure, but if this turns out to be a pickup line about my butt, I am leaving.
I was going to get a cake because I think we could look good together around one.
Please do not propose to me with that line.
Of course not. When I propose, it will be in front of Cinderella's castle in Disney World, like you dreamed of since you were 5. What do I look like to you, a straight man? Oh, babe, be careful. Your shoes are untied. Let me tie them for you.
What do you mean I'm literally wearing Crocs?
I just don't want you falling for anyone else. Honey, what are you doing here?
I live here. You literally wouldn't be able to afford rent if I didn't.
But shouldn't you be on top of a Christmas tree? You know, because you're an angel and a star. Okay, finally Valentine's Day. Jackie, is your hand heavy?
Not really.
Can I hold it anyways? I may not be able to hold all the heavy burdens in your life. There are going to be times you are going to go through things that I don't know, that you don't know how to handle, that I don't know how to handle. There are going to be people who don't understand us. I just want you to be here with you through it all, the fun and the difficult stuff. But most of all, day-to-day living. I want to wake up every morning and see you cuddled up all in the sheets, when you grab the same mug every day for your coffee without fail. I want to know that I'm going to trip over your shoes every morning, that you will be here to listen to my stories, and I'll be here to listen to yours. And no matter what, I will always hold your hand when it's heavy.
Go ahead and write your name on one of those cards and stick it in there. And Catherine, come on down and pick the next play. We'll take, can we use this
Hercules, Part 1. Hercules,
Hercules, Part 1. Really? Use, what do you need? How many?
Plus, the celebration I'm looking forward to is February the 15th, when all the chocolate and stuffed animals go on sale.
Well, thank you two for coming. I've been so lonely ever since me and Louie broke up.
Of course, hon.
You know we're always here for you. I love you guys. Now let me just go get the cake, and then we can start playing some games.
Yes, Marianne's cakes are the best.
I know. Every time I bring back leftovers, I have to sneak them in and hide them so my roommates don't eat them all.
Alrighty, let us eat cake. Stop right there! What are you all doing here? I didn't invite you.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a single girl party. Exactly. You, Marianne, have been ignoring us and kicking us out of your parties ever since you and Louis broke up.
And you won't share any of your delicious cake with us because you can't stand the fact that we are all in relationships.
Fine, I admit it. I can't bear to see how happy you all are, and I refuse to let you have my cake. I am not ashamed.
This isn't fair, Mary Ann. All of us are your friends, whether we're in relationships or not, and we all deserve an equal portion of cake.
You can't keep hoarding all the cake for only you and your single friends.
Why do we deserve to be treated any differently for being in a relationship? It's not our fault you're single.
Enough! You're all fools. Only the ones who can sympathize with my loneliness are worthy of my cake.
Then we will do what must be done. Jean, Danielle, grab them! Do you have any last words? You have any last words now?
I have just been condemned to death. Not a shameful death that can only be for criminals. I am calm, as people are whose conscience is clear. My deepest regret is having to abandon my cake. I only lived for cake.
Off with her head.
One down and 3 to go. Bring the next cake quarter to the chopping block.
Busy, dinner's ready.
Just a minute, Mom. I have 2 more people to behead.
Tough innuendos. It's loosely based on Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Loosely. Innuendo.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
This is. They'll figure it out. They picked this up at the end. Make sure she picks this up.
Yes. On the eve of Galentine's Day at some random university in some random archaeology class, a bouncy co-ed named Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy burst into the most empty lecture hall of Professor Big as an Ox.
Big as an ox, we have a situation.
Calm down, Easy. It is Professor.
Big as an Ox was of Pawnee origin. His parents, the tribe's womanizing chieftain hung like a horse, and Demore mother, as a Yilgala, loose translation, tight as a drum. She died young, her grave markings read, Ami Su Liquat Quata Lujat, loose translation, overused by wrong-sized drumsticks. That's a tale for another time.
That's Miss Beasy to you. Do you notice there are no women at your lecture today?
Big as an ox, not the sharpest pencil in the inkwell.
Are you no longer Easy?
No, you misogynist, overblown, no pun intended jackass.
Now that you mention it, ladies were missing. Do you know why?
Today is February 12th.
And tomorrow is February 13th.
Galentine's Day. Professor Jones took them on a quest.
Big as an ox hadn't seen Professor Jones in years. In a moment of reflection, he recalls the brief time he spent stumping Professor Jones. Seems all their stumpings were rather brief.
In Diana Jones.
In Diana? That's odd. That's an odd name.
Big as an ox reflects again. Now, for the audience participation portion, when you hear the words everybody wants to be in, the audience says, in Diana. On the count of 3, let's try. 1, 2, 3.
In Diana.
One more time.
In Diana.
descriptive. I was the envy of every male and female on campus. You see, everybody wanted to be in Diana.
Not quite loud enough. Let's try that again. Everybody wants to be
in Diana.
Quest for what?
The true origins of Galentine's Day, the whole gal pal celebration, enlightenment, ecstasy, friendship, loyalty.
Exploration of the V, the location of the G spot, and achievements of the O. No. Is she searching for the forbidden Galentine Gospels?
Yes, she is.
No. The ones that dispelled the falsity of Galentine creation.
Yes.
Those are very dangerous waters. Where did they go?
To the tomb of Leslie Knope.
Missing fictional park ranger. Networks will go to any extremes to prevent the further from the truth from being exposed.
Why go there?
Folklore has it that Knope is buried within the forbidden gospel, near the well of Limp Biscuits.
I do not understand.
The well of Limp Biscuits! The final resting place for the remnants of traditional, mostly heterosexual, and non-traditional romances located in Area 69. Which one? The emotional trauma of a Limp Biscuit or 69? That doesn't matter. I'll explain both on the way. Is Professor Jones alone?
No, she has a gal passe.
Audience, get ready for the punchline again.
Of course she does. After all, everybody wants to be in Diana. Our only chance is to get to the well and stop them before it's too late.
Very late the next evening, outside the Area 69 sprawling day spa, Professor Jones, thin-skinned Lizzie, and Marianne Ravishme chat about their Galentine's Day full treatment. The brine in the saltwater baths, aromatherapies, mani-pedis, titillating massages, and the finishing touch, unique private park landscaping.
Oh, God! I feel so goddamn good! What a massage.
The oils, the creams, the jacuzzi, that wrap thing, best thing ever.
I'll say, and that happy ending. My lord, the massage damn near sent me through the roof. Sent me off like a fireworks barge on the 4th of July. Lightning flashes, cannonballs booming, and booming, and booming! I counted 5, maybe 6 booms. Ravish me, you outdid yourself.
What? The full package was your choice of personal landscaping. You know, landing strip, the arrow, the Charlie Chaplin. Don't tell me you got
The Brazilian?
The Brazilian with extra buffing! Masseuse said I reminded him of a pristine crystal skull. Buffing.
Where can I get a buffet?
That was no masseuse. That was Skullfinger. I thought I saw him lurking about. He is after the Gospels.
Skullfinger, a disgraced Hollywood producer, now darkly sinister after his hedonistic and perverted behaviors were exposed. He had a fetish for Hollywood skeletons. Sentenced to life in prison, he escaped, his whereabouts are unknown, and he'll do anything to protect his royal payments for parks and recreation.
The well of Limp Biscuit is in a cave about 5 kilometers that way.
How far is that?
God, Lizzie, just walk! I'll wake you when we get there.
Hurry! We need to get time to set up before the sun comes up.
Jones and company set out on the very rough terrain. The morning light shows through and Jones sees something on the horizon.
Look! I see something in the horizon.
The bevy of ladies run faster, arriving at the cave's opening out of breath. They enter cautiously until they see the well. It is one big-ass well.
This giant crevice is damp.
Lizzie, you're damn impossible to please. Would you prefer it hot and dry?
Okay. Here's the staff. Precisely 72 inches.
Where did you get that?
Yesterday, from the coiffure before the massage.
Professor Jones thinks back to her time with Big as an Ox, an unfulfilling time. Something was wrong. Jones spent a little time with the old man too, hung like a horse, and he was. Big as an Ox diddled around with the wrong married lady. The cultist hubby got even. As punishment, Ox's manhood was trimmed to submortal. Ox was renamed Small like a newborn.
Ox, give you one of these?
Ox was insecure after the snipping. He provided his conquered ladies with a 3-inch ruler, which he had marked as 12 inches.
Yes. How did you get one?
Oh, for God's sake. This is 12 inches. Ox doesn't quite measure up to hung like a horse.
Exactly.
Wait! How do you all know this?
Yes, a light bulb went off. Each had experienced son and father.
We'll deal with this later.
Hurry, this feels like a trap.
This is it. It goes in that small opening. The shadow will show the way to Nope's grave. The masseuse said not to force the staff. When aligned properly, it will slip right in. I did get a thorough demonstration.
Ravishby looked at Jones quizzically. Skullfinger was just another wooer desiring to be
In Diana!
Then the trio heard clicking sounds. Working faster, they fumbled with the staff.
Nobody move. We're standing on pressure plates.
It was a trap. Big as an Ox and Squeezy arrived, frozen at what they see.
What is it?
Look, a large scrotum sack.
Oh.
We're standing on the triggers that release.
Oh no, not the...
Giant testicles!
This must be the break.
Jones reaches for a hard biscuit-shaped handle.
Oh, shit.
All escaped except Squeezy, who perished under the weight of a giant testicle.
She got squeezied!
Professor Jones and the entourage had returned to the spa.
That was something. But poor Easy.
She got squeezied.
There is nothing scarier than cascading testicles. Frightened the crap out of me.
Yeah, Big as an Ox. You saved our lives. You got a big set of balls.
Here's some nourishment if you need it. You big ox.
Dates. My favorite. Thanks, Lizzie. We wasted our time. The gospel will never be found.
Turns out, Big as an Ox was a bad date.
He was always a bad date. The gospel remains undiscovered. Galentine's Day origin remains as is.
Can I get back to the spa? I want a happy ending.
Bitch, me too.
Okay! That also went over 10 minutes, Ralph.
11 minutes and 39 seconds.
So we're going to be voting now for 3 of the 5 plays that we just saw. Then we'll do 4 more for the next act. Come up and get your stones.
He was concerned. He was concerned that he may have portrayed Zeus far too favorably. Don't worry. He knows that Zeus was depraved and vile. And so our story begins with Zeus, his natural state, horny.
So, if a descendant of Perseus is destined to be a great hero, maybe I should take a look at the current candidates. There's... no, Amphitryon? Nah. Well, hello there, Alcmene, wherever you are. Homer?
It's me.
Zeus had spotted a fine-looking woman. His own descendant, in fact. You see, Hera had a dream. A dream in which she was told that the next son in the line of the demigod Perseus, who is Zeus's son, would be a great hero who would save the gods in their greatest hour of need. Zeus being Zeus, he wanted that to be his son. So he's looking for a suitable mortal woman in the line of Perseus to have a child with. A child, he hopes, will be the one Hera dreamed of.
So if I sleep with Alcmene and she bears my son, then I would be the father of the savior of the gods. It's brilliant. Now, what to shapeshift into to seduce her? She doesn't seem to be into animals, and she's pretty devoted to her husband, hers. So I'll just shapeshift into him. He's away at war, so I'll just say I've returned home. There we go. Now it's time to get busy.
That bastard. Well, I can't exactly stop him. So, what to do?
Who's that in the distance? Hello? Who are you?
It's me, honey. The war is over.
Thank the gods you've returned safely. You must tell me all about the war, how the war went.
Yeah, totally. But first, want to bone?
You've been gone for weeks. Get in there.
And so, Zeus impregnated her, seducing her under the guise of her husband. Zeus's great-grandson. He had also conscripted Helios to stretch that one night into 3 for gross reasons. But then, the next morning, after Zeus had left her, something odd happened.
It's me, honey. The war is over.
I know it is, silly. You told me last night.
What on earth do you mean? I only just got home.
Never mind that. Want a bone again?
I don't know what you mean by again, but heck yeah!
Alcmene's husband/brother, what's it pronounced? Amphitryon, the real Amphitryon, returned home from the war, and he was also impregnating her. In the case of heteroparental superfluation, a real medical phenomenon that happens in many mammals, where it's basically where a female can get pregnant with twins fathered by 2 different males. It's rare in humans, but possible and clearly known about by the ancient Greeks. Still confused by the whole situation, Amphitryon seeks the counsel of the famed blind seer, Tiresias.
I've been expecting, and they're not here yet. I've been expecting you.
Yeah, we heard you. Are you sure he isn't crazy?
Oh, great Oracle, please tell me, what the fuck is going on?
Okay, so this is kind of messed up. So this guy you boinked last night was not actually an amphitryon. It was Zeus in disguise. Now what that means. The next morning, your real husband returned. Now you're carrying 2 babies. Both by Zeus and Amphitryon, who are also your direct relatives.
Oh, shit.
Months later, with the Zeus's plan firmly set in motion, Hera begins taking her first of many revenges against the baby Heracles.
The next son of the line of Perseus will be the king of Argoyle.
Oh, really? Do you mean it?
Well, of course I mean it.
Do you swear by it?
I do.
Then swear an oath that the next son in line of Perseus will be the king of all of Argolis.
I swear that the next son in Perseus' bloodline to be born shall be the king of all Argolis.
Wonderful! Thank you, husband!
Okay. That was very odd. Don't see how that could go wrong, though.
Hera had made Zeus swear an oath he thinks couldn't possibly backfire. Why, at this point, Alcmene was ready to give birth any day now. But Zeus forgets. The other living grandson of Perseus, Syphilis, is also expecting a child, though his wife, Nicippe, is only about 30 weeks along. The fetus is viable. So Hera gets her daughter, goddess of childbirth, to cause Nicippe to give birth prematurely, and to prevent Alcmene from giving birth at all. We now join them in the home of Alcmene and Amphitryon, invisible to its inhabitants.
So just zap Nicippe to make her give birth, and then go hang out in the chair in the room next to Alcmene and cross your legs tightly. If you do that, Alcmene won't be able to open her legs, and Zeus, damned prophecy child, will suffocate. Got it?
Got it, but that sounds pretty cruel. I mean, her and the baby didn't do anything wrong. I mean, couldn't you just, I don't know, do something to Zeus?
He's the king of the gods and my husband. I can do about as much to him as a mortal can without getting the Prometheus treatment.
Fair enough. Time to commit infanticide.
Galanthus, I need help!
What do you need, mistress?
I can't uncross my legs.
I don't know what to do, mistress. You did what you could.
Thank you.
Shall I get Amphitryon?
That's probably a good idea.
And at the same time this was happening, Nicippe was also going into labor due to Hera and Benelin.
Dallas, where are you? This baby is coming!
I'm here! What do you need? What do you need?
To not have a baby trying to come out of me!
I can't do much about that now.
You cut up before you knocked me up!
Honey, what's done is done. The baby is coming and we're gonna love them so much, right?
You're right. Sorry. I need help, please.
Okay, I'll go get the nurse. Squeeze this stress ball.
This is fine.
I'm here, honey. What do you need?
I don't know. I just know I can't uncross my legs. Yeah, Galanthus tried that. I think I've angered Hera.
That's an understatement.
Not much we can do about that. We'll figure this out. Don't worry.
During that conversation, the kept crowned and began delivering the baby.
Alice! Where the Hades are you with that nurse?
Okay, I couldn't find the nurse, but, oh dear Lord, that baby is coming. Oh!
I am born.
My son! Hold on. Okay. My son, I have a son!
With the next son in the line of Perseus born, Hera goes to tell Zeus the good news.
Oh, husband! I have wonderful news! The next son in line of Perseus has been born!
That's wonderful news. What did they name him?
Ursiathus, broad shoulders.
Send my condolences to Alcmene.
Whatever do you mean, my husband? He was born to Silanthius and Nicope.
But how? She was only 7 months along. Alcmene was due any day.
Oh, one of the mysteries of life, I suppose. And pregnancy is measured in weeks, dear, not months. Close your mouth. A fly might think it's nice to cave in and rest in there.
And now, with Hera's first revenge taken against the unborn Heracles, she was soon to take her second by causing him to be stillborn.
I think I know what's up. So Hera was mad that Zeus cheated on her with you, and she's the mother of the goddess of childbirth. So it's probably her who's making you unable to give birth. So what can we do about it? Wait, there's more. So since the reason you can't give birth is that you can't uncross your legs, obviously the goddess of childbirth is here in the house with her legs crossed, and that's why you're stuck like that.
Not following at all anymore, but try your plan.
Okay. Oh my god!
The baby is finally dead!
2 healthy baby boys. How wonderful.
What?
It's already gone over 10 minutes at this point.
What do you mean? There's still no baby? Bullshit! Oh!
I am also born.
It's a boy!
Yes!
No!
The end, finally.
All right. Okay, so unfortunately we cannot vote.
Beautiful, immaculately landscaped, and a table laid out for a fancy tea party. And also see if you can figure out the fun history fact that I threw into the script somewhere that was something really weird I learned while I was researching it.
Okay.
Jack! Jack!
Jack!
Yes, my queen. May I serve you?
Have any guests arrived yet? My Royal Wonderland Galentine's Day party was supposed to start a half an hour ago.
No, my queen. No one has arrived.
But I made tarts and everything. I thought everyone would come. The Duchess and Alice. I even invited the red and white queens from Looking Glass Land. They'll pay for embarrassing me. Off with their heads, Jack. Fetch my axe. How dare they? How dare they? I had such a nice tea party planned. There are so few women in Wonderland, I thought we could all celebrate together.
Darling, your axe is, unavailable. Remember what the therapist said about taking some deep breaths and counting to 10 before you chop off anyone's head. Now, tell me what's gotten you so upset.
Well, my party. No one came, and I spent all day getting ready. No one likes me. They're also gonna lose their heads.
Do you think there might be a correlation between threatening to chop off people's heads and them not wanting to come visit?
Oh, shut up! Jack, get my axe.
Jack, the axe stays where it is.
I do not get paid enough for this.
My dear, you're getting all worked up. Remember your blood pressure. Let's take some nice, calming breaths.
You have a visitor, my queen.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, your majesties. I won't take much of your time. I've just had this item for sale I thought you might be interested in.
I'm sorry, I don't think now is a good time.
Just a moment, my love. This nice gentleman has traveled all the way here to visit us. I do think we should hear him out. What kind of item do you have?
Well, your majesty, I was recently in the United States of America. Beautiful place, US of A. Anyway, during my travels there, it came to my attention that you might be in need of my services.
What kind of services would those be?
As I was saying, your majesty, it came to my attention that you have been conducting your executions with an axe.
Well, yes. Is that not the fastest, most efficient way to remove a head?
Oh, no, my dear lady. Axes are quite last century. Allow me to show you the very latest in technology.
I really don't think we need...
Yes, please show me what you have.
Bear with me.
Oh, sit here.
Oh, God.
Wow. This, madam, this is the answer to your prayers. Behold the guillotine.
Snort.
What is this? The guillotine for ants?
Now let me ask you, your majesty, how many blows would you say it usually takes to remove a head with an axe?
Well, it depends on how angry I am. Usually 3 or 4, but sometimes it comes off with just one whack.
I see, I see. How would you like to be confident that every execution would be accomplished with one stroke?
Oh, well, that would save a lot of time. We do a lot of executions here.
Exactly. Now you seem like an intelligent and forward-thinking ruler. I was just in the great state of Georgia when I was over in the States, trying to show them how the guillotine would meet their execution needs so much better than an electric chair. And think of the savings on the light bills. Alas, they didn't have your sense of vision for the future, and they missed out on this opportunity.
Ooh, I'm so excited. Show me how it works.
So you lay a condemned prisoner here, like so, and strap them down tight to prevent any mishaps. Pull this lever like so. And faster, and then you could say decapitation, they're decapitated.
Oh, this is marvelous.
Darling, please, think rationally. What will your therapist say? We won't have any subjects left to rule.
How fast can you get me a full-size one?
If you will accompany me to my carriage down the lane, I have guillotine all ready to go.
Oh. Oh, she's beautiful. Come to mommy, my precious. I'm going to call you Guinevere. Alice, Alice, where are you? Oh, the heads are gonna roll.
I give up. Want to go to my chambers and fool around?
I thought you'd never ask!
I think it's pretty relatable. There's an underlying message. I hope you enjoy this.
I'm a chimney sweep. I don't make a peep when I'm climbing through your house. No one hears, no one sees. I'm a ghost to all around. I do wish someone would notice me. Goodbye. What a loving family the Albrights are. I wish I had a family like that. Every day I wake up alone, go to work alone, walk home alone. I think I may die of loneliness.
You there, boy. You are a hard-working lad, aren't you? I see you nearly every day, covered in soot.
Hey, and what of it? I'm a chimney sweep.
That's a job, is it not?
It is honest work, and I'm good at it.
I know it. Hard work. My own son used to work with me, but he has grown and left me to start his own life. And I need help. Come work with me, for me.
I like my job, sir. It may look like disgusting work to you, but I love it.
Oh, I didn't mean... Well, I'm here if you should change your mind, laddie.
Why should I drop everything to work for such a demanding man like that? Can't he see I'm quite content with my work? And what business of mine is it that his son has left him? If I should replace his son, it would be Gabriel Albright. Now that is a seat I would gladly fill.
Hey, you stepped on my jacks!
What is all this? Why are you in the streets?
I got nowhere else to play. The kids at school don't like jacks. They don't like me.
Are you very sure you're just not in the way on purpose? What do you mean by playing in the middle of the street here?
Well, I thought I would find someone who would want to play with me. Hey, why are you all dirty?
Why should I care if I'm covered in soot? I like it. I like it more than your game, and I like it more than you. Oh, that little turd thinks he's so smart just playing in the street, just to get attention. Well, I won't be giving him any of that. Just like Mr. Albright says, you don't reward negative behavior. Gabrielle and Hannah are so lucky to have each other. If that scoundrel had a sibling, he wouldn't need to inconvenience the rest of us.
Alms for the poor? Alms for the poor?
I have nothing to give to you. Please leave me be.
Oh, child, you remind me so of my nieces and nephews. Won't you come sit with me a while?
I must be getting home. Leave me alone.
Slow down.
You'll fall.
I'll never play jacks with you.
Oh, she was horrible. I know I shouldn't be afraid. I just can't help it. Mrs. Albright would have known just what to say. She has spent so much time at the poorhouse helping the unfortunates. I would have not been afraid if I was with her. What a horrid day. Why must I be so alone in this world, battling it all by myself?
Meow.
Oh, hello, little cat. You have no idea what this world is like. I envy you. Lucky little creature without worry. I have no family, no friends. You probably visit 100 families a day. How many families do you have? Or are you alone, like me? Alone, fighting for food, looking for anyone to care about you. Why have you chosen my stoop? Do you want me to take you in? The Albrights had a cat once. They loved that cat. It would cozy up to any of them. They fed it fish and milk.
This is Ruby Connors with Channel 9. Once a year, the eyes of the nation turn to this tiny Pennsylvania hamlet to watch a master at work. In a few minutes, Phil the groundhog will check for his shadow. We'll be right back.
How you doing, Phil?
Why don't you assholes leave me alone?
Oh, be a good sport. Look at this great crowd. They've all come to see you, and they love you.
If they love me, they'd let me sleep. You dragged me out of my warm, cozy hole in this ridiculous hour of the morning just to see me predict the weather. You people are demented.
Tell you what, you've seen shadows for 3 years. Give us a break, huh? If you don't see your shadow, I'll give you all the beer you want.
What are you, stupid? I'm a rodent. I don't drink beer. I'm starting to wish I did.
Mr. Groundhog, please see your shadow. I want lots of snow days, please, so I can stay home from school and make a super snow fort and build an awesome snowman and throw snowballs at my brother, please.
Oh, for crying out loud. Somebody shoot me.
Get lost, kid. He's not going to see his shadow if he knows what's good for him. Now you listen here, Fuzzball. I am sick of winter. I am tired of cold and gray and digging my car out. I am done. There's no more winter, get me? If you see even a little shade, there's a cosmetics company in New Jersey who'd love to meet you. So forget the shadow, capiche?
Okay, how about this? I know a lady groundhog on this farm. I could hook you up and make some introductions. She's a real looker.
Hey, Stu, I hear groundhog burgers are becoming trendy these days. And I hear they're really tasty, too.
Okay, how about you don't see your shadow and I'll give you $200.
What the hell am I supposed to do with that? Go to Atlantic City and whoop it up? Think they let the animals play blackjack or something like that in Chowderhead?
Okay, folks, this is it. Time to find out if we get an early spring or more winter. What do you say, Phil?
Well, folks, it looks like... Yeah.
It says you stand up.
Well, folks, it looks like he doesn't see a shadow.
Wait! There it is. Aha! I see a shadow. It's huge. It's massive. It's the biggest fucking shadow I've ever seen.
Get you for this!
You're all getting 6 more weeks of winter. Hundreds of more weeks of winter. 1,000 more weeks of winter. It's gonna be winter forever. Please, you're gonna get blizzards. You're gonna get snow. Wait, you're gonna get more winter. You're getting more winter. You're getting more winter. Everybody's getting more winter.
Well, there you have it. This is Ruby Connors, Channel 9.
Well done. Okay. All right.
Where do you think they're off to?
They go to Mama Joanne's for dinner every night for every Valentine's Day.
Yeah. That's where they got me, right?
Oh, darling, that's where they got all of us. That silly crane machine. Every year they come back with someone new.
Getting a lonely kid a stuffed animal Valentine's Day? Seems a bit strange. Why not take her out with her?
Oh, George, you poor sack of stuffing. That's because Valentine's Day is inherently a selfish holiday, only made to sell horrible chocolates and date romantic comedies. The two probably don't want the kid to come along because she would ruin the mood.
Ouch, ouch. Getting tossed to the side by your mom and dad because it's the one night the mom is going to put out. Gotta hurt.
You two idiots, please stop. It's okay, Sarah. Ignore all of them. You have me, your best friend, Crackers. Oh, we will have an amazing Valentine's Day. We don't need anyone. We'll get some pizza rolls, snuggle up by the fire, and watch the stars.
Oh, give it a rest. There's nothing more sad than smothering a child with empty carbs and a 34-degree wind chill.
I'm just trying to cheer her up, Darla. We are supposed to do that. We are her friends.
Yes, I know. Friends until the end, and all that I understand. But is a friend's purpose to ignore the obvious problem that's staring right at us?
What problem?
Sarah is sad.
Sarah Bear? Honey, have you seen...
Underneath the sock drawer.
Oh, I tell you, you and your mother, you keep my head on straight. Is everything okay up there?
Up there?
That noggin of yours looks like you're thinking about stuff.
I'm fine.
If you're anything like your mother, I'm fine means something is up. I know that you're going through a lot, kids being mean to you at school.
Why would you bring that up?
No, I didn't mean anything.
Please just leave me alone. I need to be alone.
Whoa. Did you just yell at your dad? That's wild.
Sarah, I'm sure you didn't mean it. We all get a little upset sometimes.
What was he talking about with the kids being mean to you?
We do not have to talk about that. Not at all. We can it, toss it, and throw it into the recycling bin. No negativity tonight. It's our Valentine's Day.
It's useless, Crackers. There's nothing I hate more than an optimist. She's sad.
Well, if she's sad, then we just cheer her up.
This is a different kind of sad. This is something that she's holding in, not telling anyone.
Secret sad. What is it you're not telling us, huh?
This is not best friend behavior.
something you can fix?
Honey, do you want to come with us?
I mean, it might do you good, you know, get out of the house.
Please, just leave. I want to be alone.
Well, I hate to tell you, but this is our house, and we're not just going to let you sulk in your room with your toys all night. Now, I'm going to put these away, and we'll get you dressed.
I said please just go.
Honey, your mom and I just want you to know that we are here for you. And you can always talk to us if you're not feeling okay.
Leave now.
Honey, your father and I know how you must feel.
Now.
Still think we can fix her?
Shut up!
She can't even talk to her own flesh and blood. How are you, a silly, overbearing stuffed animal, supposed to help?
I said shut up!
Maybe not everything can be fixed with stuffed animals.
Can I use this one for tea and coffee?
Yeah! I'll take those.
Come on back. Put all this in the bag. All of this in the bag.
Take it.
Okay. There's one play left. Who could it be by? Oh, I wonder. It's me.
Oh, snap!
Oh, no.
From the heart of
Carl?
Oh, thank you.
That's one way to keep them from reading the stage directions.
All right. Okay.
Welcome to this year's annual Valentine's Day Massacre!
Is that what we're calling it now? Because I like it.
I'm sorry. I just moved here and I'm not really sure what's happening. Did you say, massacre?
Well, it doesn't have to be, but if the queen is not pleased with her suitors, last year's theme was Who Let the Dogs Out? And that was a little brutal. And then the year before that was Feel the Burn?
Oh, that one really should have been done outside.
This year will be Heads Will Roll.
That's right. I finally get to use my new toy. Let's get started.
Your Majesty, I have a poem for you. Roses are red, violets are blue, sugar is sweet.
I'm going to have to stop you right there. You didn't write this poem, did you?
No, Your Majesty, but I thought it might please you.
Have you ever met me? Here's a poem for you. Violets are blue, roses are red. That poem was lame, so off with your head. Oh my God! Did they just chop off that guy's head? Obviously, such fun. Who's next?
Your Majesty, I have a delicious box of chocolates for you.
Oh, goody. I adore chocolates. As long as they're about to end with nuts. Off with his head. And you're lucky that's all. Oh, that's not all that got chopped off. Ooh, that gives me an idea for the next theme.
Your Majesty, I really think you're going to like my gift because I know how much you enjoy musical theater.
Marvelous, I really do. There isn't a single show that I don't adore with the exception of... Cat! Off with his head! An abomination!
I got what? Sorry.
Frank, what on earth are you doing here? You're our head chef. We can't have you, losing your head.
Do not worry! I have crafted the perfect menu for Her Majesty. It will finally end this madness.
Why, Frank, I had no idea you had romantic feelings for me. I'm flattered.
Oh, yes, Your Majesty. I have created a romantic dinner for two. This special menu has all of your favorites made with my own hands, with love and affection.
How dare you! Off with his head!
But, Your Majesty, I don't understand.
You're trying to kill me! It says right here under this main course, poison!
Poison! Poison! It's fresh from fish! It's fresh from fish!
Guess I gotta empty the bucket so that doesn't keep happening.
So, he wasn't trying to poison me? Oops, my bad. Oops, my bad?
You just had an innocent man murdered! You had several innocent men murdered! Men that only wish to please you!
Speaking of which, who's next?
Your Majesty.
Stop! Stop. Your Majesty, I have a gift for you. An invitation.
I'm intrigued. Go on.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Is it a stripper?
No, Your Majesty. I mean, I guess it could be. Every year, my single friends get together and we celebrate another year of friendship. We usually go to a Mexican restaurant for nachos and margaritas, and we talk about how we don't need to be in a romantic relationship to celebrate love for one another and feel valid on Valentine's Day. In fact, we call it Valentine's Day, which I feel is more inclusive than Galentine's Day.
How very touching.
And sometimes we burn things.
Really?
One year we had a bonfire and told stories about how our ex-boyfriends wronged us while we burned their letters and hoodies.
I've got bags of the king's belongings. We can keep the fire going for weeks. Are only women invited?
Typically, but not necessarily. Hugo, you're welcome to join us.
Excuse me. Nah, I'm just kidding. I have a ton of old pictures of Josh that do me nothing but sorrow. I'll get the fire started.
Wait! Just one more suitor for old time's sake.
Next.
Let's go, ladies. First round of margaritas is on me.
I did